And I remembered to unmute my microphone. We're off to a good start. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Let's see who we got here. Hello, Danny. Hello, Glowstick. Jessica Star. Balls. Who is in chat? And I'll introduce in a moment. Pants are hats. Biscuits, big shits. How are you? Epicus Gamer. Nice to see ya. How is everybody? Oh, Scully Face. Hello, Wreck-It Renee. Ms. Max. And hello, Lynn. Hang on, I forgot. Let me tweet this out on the Fallout for Hope account. Did everyone have a nice, safe New Year? Yay, Lynn. Happy New Year, Scully. We also, for the very first time, we're joined by our executive director, who's also our Discord mama, Paternalis Falls. Hello. Thank you for joining me. We haven't had a chance to do this yet. That's okay. We'll make something for you. Oh, hang on. Sorry, good Lord. See, I'm a real professor. You know what? Can you talk again?
I've been sitting here talking this whole time.
No, I forgot to unmute you. See, I remembered to unmute myself, forgot to unmute you. Well, let's do that again. So say hello.
It's so nice to see everybody. I'm so happy to be here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wow. So we have wrapped our 2023 season. What are some of the things that that you saw this year, or things that you were really surprised by, impressed by? What are some thoughts that you've had?
Or the chat.
No, you.
But you're talking to chat. Oh, it's been so great. Y'all have all done so well. I've loved watching the streams. I've loved watching y'all's enthusiasm. Particularly fond of the parade this year, and particularly fond of all of the floats and builds.
Yeah, that was
everybody has done such a great time. I really enjoyed the reruns of the plays in years past that I got to see, and convince my husband to sit down and watch it with me, and it was great times. It's always such a great time of year.
It is, yeah. Yeah, we had, like 2023 just kind of flew by. So we had the Wes Johnson fundraiser that we did, Voice-a-Palooza for all the Alzheimer's Association. That was a lot of fun. So we got a lot of the Elder Scrolls community joining us with that update that they brought back Wes for to do Hermaeus Mora. So he was doing a whole bunch of tours, and it was awesome to see the Elder Scrolls community also joining us more than they normally were in previous years. And everyone seemed to have a really good time. And we did the Death Shroud play, bringing the Fallout 4 voice actors back together again for the first time since Fallout 4, which was just a lot of fun. Yeah, and then we went straight into our holiday season. It's kind of a weird year. I'm hoping
it has been a weird year.
I'm hoping 2024 will be kinder to us. Well, we raised the final number after some extra stuff came in today was $84,201 for the kids of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital that we've raised since November 14th when we kicked off on the Bethesda channel for the Fallout 76 5th anniversary parade. You know, because of the efforts of all of you here, you know, this is our fourth time doing this. We've been doing it for 3 years running in total. Because of everything that you all do, everything that we contribute to, kids out there will get the surgeries that they need. They'll get the oxygen, and God damn it. Every year I say I'm not going to break medicines to help them fight. Also for their parents, um, the support that we give, it makes sure that the parents are able to help care for them at home, that they have groceries to feed them good. Shut up, Renee. Renee's laughing at me every time I fucking cry. Renee, that's why I'm here, Ken. And that's all to this community, something that we started back in December 2020. That's good that's done in the world by this community, and I absolutely love it. To date, we've now raised almost $500,000 for St. Jude alone. We're now at $444,608.39 to be exact, that this community has raised for St. Jude alone. This year, our team raised a total of $139,600 in 2023 for St. Jude, the American Heart Association, the Alzheimer's Association, and Project Hope. Over 712 streamers joined us in total this year, content creators and volunteers, our largest team that we've ever had, joining us from a total of 86 countries. The Fallout for Hope hashtag and all of its related streams, content, and posts from us reached 76.4 million people this past year. To date, the team has raised over $610,639 for charitable causes, which is no small number and no small an impact in this world. It's great that we don't just get to play games. We also, thank you for the follow, Chaos the Avenue. We also get to do things to try and make this world a better place. And now that we're on the other side of 500,000 and looking at approaching $1 million that this gaming communities will have raised, it's pretty fucking special. And I'm really proud of all of you here. I'm proud of what we've done. I'm proud of every year for us, and it's been a rough year. As many of you know, I had some difficulty this year. And without prompting, so many of you reached out and wanted to help and saved us. And that's something I'll never forget. But I also love that we're able to do so much for so many and be able to do things that we can't do on our own, which is what makes this whole thing work. The fact that there are so many of us with limited reach on our own, who can only raise so much on our own, that we're able to get together, join hands all over the world and do something for others is pretty damn special. I don't want us to ever forget why we're here and what we do this for, because it is so much bigger than just streaming a game that we play. Thank you to our amazing staff and our partners. Falls, thank you so much. You from the very beginning of this have been the person I've relied on the most, the person who works tirelessly behind the scenes to do so much for so many of us, not just in the Discord, but everything that you go above and beyond to do with your time to help everyone in this community. We all love the hell out of you. And I could not have done this without you either.
Thanks, Kenny. I love it here. I'm so glad to get to be a part of this with every single one of y'all. I do my best for everybody. So I hope that things
you do
are
more
easier
than your best. You're pretty damn amazing.
I hope it makes it more fun and makes it easier for everybody, because I always enjoy spending this time of year with every single one of y'all on the Discord and on streams and just general bossiness in DMs. I appreciate all of y'all's tolerance to my persnicketyness.
We love our Discord mama.
A blessing and a curse. My fussiness.
Also, thank you this year to our staff, Prof. Witch, Sprout, Kelly Danielle, Jessica Starr, Tentacle Frau, Loopy, Clinwin77, BioWagon, Sandra D, Kate Aces, BioWagon, that I listed twice, Casual in a Corset, Chipmunk, Letitia the Lemon, Repatriate Girl, Tech Blaze, and Spike Johnson, particularly for his time in helping all of you really plan out your events this year and really help with the parade, which was really appreciated. Getting involved to help build some of the floats as well for the Fallout 76 5th Anniversary Parade. I deeply appreciate all of your time in helping us and really making the machine that is this work. Because Lord knows I could not do it without all of you. Our international moderators, Hawkeye, Vrainy, and Spike, thank you. Our Fallout 76 5th Anniversary Planning Committee, that was a high watermark this year, celebrating 5 years of the game that, despite everything, brought us all together. I would not be here. I wouldn't know all of you. Fallout for Hope would not exist if not for this game. The parade and the way in which we were able to get together and share stories and our genuine joy for the game that many people do not understand was amazing. That was something I'll never ever forget. Jessica Starr, Shreds, Toon, Wreck-It Renee, Spike Johnson, and You Falls helping really bring that together and get everyone in order to pull off an incredible feat of programming that I hope we get the chance to do every year because I very much want that to be a new tradition where every year we hold our own Fallout 76 parade on Bombs Drop Day. Our amazing volunteers for the Pioneer Saloon event. Falls, you want to talk a little bit about what that was for people who didn't get a chance to go and kind of maybe where we're kind of going with it next year?
Do that. So it's a yearly festival. It's out in Good Springs, Nevada at the Good Springs Pioneer Saloon. It's over a weekend, and if anyone wants to join us, I think that they're about to start the date, or it might be November 16th and 17th. I'll find it and post it in the chat. Yeah. But it's a wonderful get together in the middle of the Mojave Desert. That is full of costume contests and trivia. We're going to have a caravan tournament because I am partial to the card game Caravan.
I still don't know
but it's fantastic. I love it. And but it's really great. It's out in the middle of the desert where we have a presence there. Chipmunk has been integral to all of this. So, buddy, if you are listening to us, man, I could not have been a part of any of that without you. But I'm hoping that we can really start to build a bigger presence there in Fallout for Hope. So hopefully this next year, y'all can join us. It's a great time, though. Everybody there is fun and loves New Vegas as much or more as I do.
I just noticed that our giveaways are still on. Sorry, I'm turning everything off. There we go. No more chat spam. Yeah, and it's great that we have a. It was wonderful for the Fallout itself, the 25th anniversary, when we did the cosplay meetups that this team organized in all of those multiple cities. Whereas the New Vegas Day seems like it's going to become a permanent thing where every year there's like a big get together to bring everyone together. A lot of the voice actors are really interested in joining. Chris Shula, who voiced a number of characters in Fallout 76, all the way back to, well, he's been with them since I think Fallout 3. But he was there for that and is hoping to bring a whole bunch more voice actors going into this year, which is really exciting. That event was just done so well. People had a lot of fun. There's tons of photos in our Discord if you get the chance to look from that event. Yeah, Falls, Chipmunk, Jaxus, Kate Aces, Tech Blaze, Repatriate Girl, and Maverick and Stephen Old Man Liver, the owner of the Pioneer Salon, really, really brought that event together. Our community of artists every year in October, the talent and time that is donated by artists in our community at a time where I want to say thank you for the follow, where I want to say fuck. Oh, sorry.
Close teak.
Thank you for the subscribe. Fuck AI. Yeah, the artwork that we get for the community for our charity tees this year done by Bonfire is just beautiful. Next year, we decided that we're going to open it up, so we're going to really represent all of the games that we really stream for. So we'll be doing Elder Scrolls and Starfield as different charity designs, so it won't just be Fallout. But thank you to Addiction Gaming, Alex Auto Axe, Crystallized Miracle, Dom Quantum, Henry Brand, Jessica Dickey, Ms. Max, Nookling Posting, Nuka Violet, Perfectly Preserved Pigeon, The Art of Blossoming, The Big Old Bee, and Zero Fox. We ended up selling a total of 44 t-shirts that added to our goal directly this year. And that was our new partners in Bonfire. It was a new system that we're still kind of figuring out, that hopefully we're going to get even better next year. They have to be tied to an individual streamer, which is great because it automatically adds money to whoever it's attached to. But I'm hoping next year we get more people to easily find where the t-shirts are located. Our amazing cause contacts, Amanda from St. Jude, I can't say enough about. She has been a proponent of Fallout for Hope from the very beginning. Bradley from the American Heart Association, Carrie and Megan from the Alzheimer's Association, our dear, dear good friend and friend and mentor, Wes Johnson. That cause is so near and dear to his heart. Yeah, Wreck-It Renee. Amanda is a fucking doll. She rocks. We're going to be getting together for Wes's fundraiser. That's going to be the next one that we do. We'll be doing that in the spring again to make some noise for the Alzheimer's Association. Also, Evan from Project Hope and all of the amazing work that they're doing. The Fallout for Hope team rebuilt a bombed out emergency room, which is no small feat. That's one of the things that I'm most proud of that we've done as far as Project Hope goes. Bethesda Game Studios, ZeniMax Online Studios, and Noble Chairs for their amazing giveaways this year. That really gave us the viral lift that we needed, and we're going to be getting to those giveaways soon. Thanks as well to the Bethesda team, to Lady Devon, some of the other team members that really, even though Fallout for Hope is very much a community initiative, and we have to stay outside of any confusion in terms of what is sponsored, not sponsored. They've been really supportive for the whole team and this whole cause from the very beginning. And I think the fact that we're able to mobilize the community to help them with some of the marketing and initiatives like the celebration of Fallout 76 also helps. Our entire 700-person strong team this year who turned out, just absolutely amazing. You all have the biggest goddamn hearts in gaming. And remember that whether you raised tens of thousands of dollars or no money at all this year, I don't want anyone to think here that you are unimportant or that you didn't do anything. You cared enough to show up. That matters at a time, particularly in this world where optimism and hope are hard to come by. The fact that you are willing to donate your time and your dedication in trying to stream, to even raise awareness for any of these causes, absolutely matters. Do not ever think that your time is wasted or that you're unimportant. I don't want anyone to ever feel that way. This was a tough year for fundraising for a lot of causes, simply because the economy being what it is, groceries are a little expensive right now. Hopefully that'll change for 2024, but a lot of people had a lot less money to give. But despite that, we actually raised more for St. Jude this year than we did last year, which is pretty impressive considering we didn't do any of the larger main stage events that we normally do beyond the Fallout 76 5th anniversary parade. I was tired. I was tired after the parade, and doing those larger events and putting on the charity play and stuff really takes a lot out of me. So I want to get back to that this coming year. That's the other thing too. Absolutely, Renee, you're right. Twitch for the donations to Fallout for Hope's campaigns this year were really helpful. That made a massive difference. Thank you for reminding me of that, Renee. Also, and this is a very laundry list, thanking everyone who fundraised for St. Jude this year. Get ready. Blamed Solid, Wu-Tang Shane, Jessica Starr, Wahui, Retro Pro Frank, Dave Gould, Ms. Max, Mick J Plays, Michael Knows Not, Burner's Boss, Frag Shart, Just JD, Liana Oakenshield, Sloth Ninja 597, William Strife, Elgato Pub, Scruffy 23, Comrade Wanya, Jessica Havoc, Letitia Lemon, The Real Eleonora, Kajerick, Wreck-It Renee, Chef ESB, Vila Princess, Aratho, Oxhorn, Kaiju Kittens, Light Demoniac, Fargassier, Cranial TV, Digital Ducky, Texas Canuck 70, Gaming Granny 56, Gizmet, Real Shelfie, Ray 370X, The Lone Foxly 330 13 underscore R3V, Gamer Girlish, Char Miami, D-Love 37Y, Fallout 50, Tuniversal, Pathetic Wolf, Airy Summer, Ms. Tracy, Advised, Moat Simulator, Buddha the Fett, Lil Stimpack, Sunny Girlfriend, Chris Coloss, Scoldier, Thomas B, The Silent Crusader, Addiction Gaming, The Art of Blossoming, Captain Mal, Tweet My Hashtag, Dom Quantum, Harvester of Sorrow, Uncanny Alchemist, Girl with Gun, Scullyface, Clinwin 77, PDBMC, Fizzy Bubble, Sandra D 76, Escape a Reality, Heretic Shark, Green Foxel, The Dirty Casual, That Mitch Cantor, Veda Phoenix, Crimson Penguin, Ma Tater, DZ Select Start, Blissy Rose, Wild Mantle, Magus 77 and L, State vs. J, Captain Henry Gloval, That Mitch Cantor, The Black Rose, Mizoga the Dork, The Irish Goodnight, My AOL Password, Ginger Bomb, The Rancid Dwarf, Epic Rivers, Cat the Catception, Miss Tibu, Kelly Danielle, The Archangel, Hackers Verified, CT Roundtree, Nuggy, Cat When Gaming, The Professor Mex, Purple Waterfall 500, DGD Devastation, Golden Gaming Vault number 2630, Gary the Queen, Unique Carnage, Stone 1555, Purple Wine Tales, Legend Lore Library, Goddess Nerd, Pansar Hats, The Wasteland Architect 76, iPixel. Spike Johnson, Xena Phoenix, Destructor TV, Call Me Sprout, It's Me Briar, Buddha the Fett, Grumble Tales, Jessica Turi, Aaron Sean Clear, God Party, Little Ball of Crazy, Irvanovich, Bloody Panda, Kaiju Kittens, Overland Gamer, That Radio Geek, Sean T. Jade, Toffee Swirl, Safety Salamander, Theo.T, L1NKZA, Bobby No Nose, Indiana Minotaur, BioWagon, Whisperfire 26, Suddenly Zoe, Night Taylor 77, Nuka Chris, DJ Greggle Plays, S Reaper 157, Leo Solvalu, Chard and Sierra Vitriol, Cozy Candy, Mechanical Cyborg 87, Safara, Deshina, Happy Rads, and Printer Bros. Oof. Good Lord. That was everyone who created their own Tiltify campaign under St. Jude. If you use the shared overlay, I'm sorry, I can't see your name, so I can't thank you. But if I missed anybody, and I missed anybody in the thank yous, you have my heartfelt appreciation nonetheless. Now, let's do some giveaways. So first of all, we've got, let me open this up here and show you. Falls, do you want to talk a little bit about where these props came from? Let's give the guy a shout out.
For sure. So Jesse Connors, and he is at wastelandexports.com. So I met him at New Vegas days in November, and he's a huge fan of Fallout and is a huge fan of St. Jude's. And so he graciously donated this stuff. And I know that oftentimes pictures don't do justice. I'm currently in possession of these things as a steward to send them to whoever wins. But I cannot impress upon you how well the things that he constructs and fabricates are done. Everything is realistic. I brought the ammunition can to the post office to kind of find a box that would fit, and they got very upset with me thinking it was real, because it is a real ammunition can. Everything is it was a little edgy there for a little bit, but it worked out. Everything is glass, everything is real weathered bottle caps, real keys. It's a real baseball grenade, so I'm a little bit jealous of whoever is getting batch number 1. You should talk to me later and see if maybe we could switch for that. But no, everything is really well constructed. Jesse is fantastic, and he's so happy to get to support Fallout. I knew he might be joining us, if possible. So Jesse, if you are there.
Is that Wasteland Exports?
Yes, Wasteland
Exports.
Exports.
They're in chat. Hello, big.
Hey, I get real nervous, Jesse, when I'm talking, and so I wasn't looking at chats when I was speaking. But man,
yeah, big love
Jesse
to you, Wasteland Exports.
And Eileen, yes,
these are beautiful.
You.
Well done. That's so cool that you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we actually have 3 different bundles here. The first one includes a baseball grenade, bottle of cat eye, a bag of bottle caps, Nuka World 2077 season pass badge, Topps Casino presidential suite keychain, and 150 NCR money and Wasteland postcards. Bundle number 2 is a Nuka-Cola paddle bowl, necklace, magnet, bottle of Buffout stainless steel platinum chip, Wavy Willard's 2077 season pass badge, Wasteland postcards, Silver Shroud card and autographed photo, the Dino Delight Hotel room keychain and key. Bundle 3 is that stunningly designed Vault-Tec ammo box and some Wasteland postcards that come in that. All right, so first things first. Hello, Turtle. Hello, Shane. No, Kid Fury, it is not a real grenade.
It looks like one, though.
It does.
Awesome.
Yeah. Don't take that on a flight, just saying. All right, so we are going to do our random draw here and kick out some of the naughty people who, tried to fake around. There we go. All right, so we've got, I'm going to announce all 3 of these right now. Winner. BR Manifesting, Veronica 1, and Very Cool Dude 4. Congratulations on your wins. How do I, they changed around that. How do I announce it on the front end here? See all actions. Announce winners in widget. There we go. Boom. Refresh this. Refresh. Refresh, damn you. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So Barbara, Veronica, and Jake, congrats on your wins. So I'll reach out to all 3 of you and get your shipping info, and then we'll get your prizes out to you. That's awesome. Turtle. What's interesting is Very Cool Dude 4 means there are Very Cool Dudes 1 through 3. Sad that they didn't win. You're absolutely right. All right. Next up, of course, is the Starfield Legend Series Noble Chairs, officially licensed merchandise. And look, going into the holiday season, I'm going to say something. We're lucky to have games. I think everyone needs to shut the hell up Just play something or don't. There seems to be an awful lot of vitriol over this game, considering it's one of the top 3 games on Steam and Xbox as far as plays go. But I also want to preface this by saying that this was the most entries we've ever had for any giveaway we have ever done. We got 3 times as many people who were interested in this chair than the Elder Scrolls chair or the Nuka-Cola chair. And as far as our reach goes, Kid Fury, they ended yesterday, or the day before yesterday for the Starfield chair. See, I missed the window. Yeah, I've never seen a response like this, considering the reach, which normally is great on Twitter, has decreased considerably over the past few years. So with more of a reach, a lot more people were really interested in this chair. So I'm just saying, people want this chair. So people like the chair. Let's switch over here. So now we're going to do our big drawing for the chair. $639 value. Let's see. Fetching. We've got Stuber in North Carolina, USA is our winner. So Stuber if you are here, congrats. I'm announcing in the widget. Bryce, if you're here, congrats on winning the Starfield chair. If you are here and if you are listening, it takes a little bit for them Noble chairs because of where it ships out. It ships out from the UK, so you want to give like 3 to 5 or 6 weeks for delivery. But yeah, congrats on the chair. That's awesome. It is a very, very cool chair. That is that for Fallout for Hope 2023. Do you have any thoughts, Falls? What would you like to see? What have we learned for next year? Stuff that we want to change or improve, or thoughts that you have?
What have we learned for next year? Everybody did such a great job, and I'm not really one to quote people besides myself, but so much of this, to be cheesy for just a quick moment, when I was working with St. Jude's, one of the things that hit me the hardest is a quote by the founder, Danny Thomas. He said, "I'd rather have 1 million people give me $1 than one give me 1 million." And I think that I am so proud of every single one of y'all, because each and every one of you do such a great job of having so much passion and having so much life that you breathe into this charity. And I think that as long as we're all working together to help with St. Jude's and to lift each other up, I think that Fallout for Hope is always going to be fantastic. I'm just so proud of every single one of y'all. Thank you all for working so hard. I don't cry like Ken does, but I'm very touched from the bottom of my heart.
That's very well said. Yeah, I love Danny Thomas's mission and how the story of St. Jude got started. It's pretty amazing stuff, because it is no, Renee, no more crying, because it's pretty much what we're doing here. It's a great many standing up and doing something that can be done, particularly when people tell you that it can't be. That's pretty amazing. I did want to share some news. So to give you an idea of what we're doing next, so in April or May, I'll know from Wes when exactly we're going to do it. We'll be doing Voice-A-Palooza. Before then, however, we're doing something a little different. It won't really be under Fallout for Hope, but Falls and I and some volunteers are organizing the Fallout, Starfield, and Elder Scrolls modding communities to put on C3, which stands for Community Creations Con. We designed it as an initiative to bring together the modding communities that, for the most part, kind of have been siloed, to really exchange information. The whole thing was started by a modder called Demanding, and we stepped in to help out to put together a larger scale event, and really bring a lot of people together. I'm really excited because it's the who's who of modding with some really incredible projects, massive modding teams. We've got King Gath and some settlements, Fallout London, really anybody that you can think of, Eleonora, that are going to be showcasing some of the mods, but not just that, but to also exchange information. Modding is going to have a bit of a renaissance going into this year between Fallout 4's relaunch with the next gen update. There'll be a lot of interest in modding for that. We'll have people modding already for Starfield. We'll be getting the creation kit hopefully at some point this year, which should really help make things simple. But really, it's just to allow people to get interested in modding and learn more about it. So it's not just going to be a showcase of the stuff that people are working on, but also to let people know if they want to start modding, here's how you do it. So there'll be some education opportunities. It'll be the 2-day style raid train, and we're going to do it for Make-A-Wish International. They've reached out to us before, but as far as Fallout for Hope goes, between Falls and myself, we can only mentally handle 2 fundraisers a year. As much as we've grown, there are so many organizations that have reached out and want to work with us, but we really can't do more than we can. So Make-A-Wish is fantastic because taking part in it, something that you can do, unlike we can with the other charities, is you can decide where you want the money to go. So Make-A-Wish is international in every country, so you can decide if you want to keep money to your specific country as a streamer, which is pretty cool. Jessica, yes, 2 is the limit because somehow we always sneak in a 3rd or 4th. Not in 2024. I am not doing that. I have stories to finish because I need to finish season 2 and move on to some other projects I was excited about. So yeah, we'll be doing C3. That's February 2nd and 3rd. That'll be a 2-day raid train style event. So we'll have a whole landing page schedule. I'm really excited about that. It'll be something a little different. And then we'll have Wes Johnson's fundraiser, and then we'll be back with Fallout for Hope again. I think we're going to end up doing it probably the same. So we would do November 14th through the end of December. That is if I get the green light for us to do another community parade, which I'm hoping we can do and make that an ongoing thing. And bring the community together to do some stuff on the Bethesda stream. I'm hoping we can do that. That would be pretty cool. And that's what we have planned. I'm going to be going on a hiatus from social media for the next month until February 1st when we start making a lot of noise for C3. But I'm gonna unplug and take a little break. It's been a very busy year for me, and I'm looking forward to recuperating. What about you, Falls? What are you looking forward to in 2024?
I'm very much looking forward to the charities. I hope that y'all continue to join us. I am glad as well that we're kind of narrowing this down to 2 a year because we all have other things that we're trying to do. I don't know if it's possible for me to take a complete break from social media, so I'll still be here on Discord. Specifically, if y'all have any coming off of this, if y'all have any sort of recommendations or suggestions or even concerns or questions for next year or things that we can do better, I would love to hear them. So I am Perdonalis Falls on Discord, and I'm also on the Reddit as well. And I would love to get my inboxes are open if anybody has any suggestions. But I'm glad to take a little bit of a breather for sure. It's always a relief. I'm so proud of everybody, and we all work so hard, and it's so much fun. But man, y'all, we did it. Cross the finish line.
2023 is over. 2024 is here. Yeah, definitely. If anyone has any concerns, definitely reach out to Falls. We're always here to listen. We love ideas and finding new ways to keep growing this. One of the things that we did this year that was a change that I want to keep growing with is building out kind of separate sub-teams for Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Starfield. Something I want to make sure that I do before next year is I want to create some nice assets for Elder Scrolls streamers like I did for Starfield and Fallout. I did not get a chance to do that, but I want to do that before for Wes Johnson's fundraiser, since we'll probably be doing some Elder Scrolls with that. We will be doing another big charity play with the Fallout 4 voice actors. The Death Shroud play, the Old Time Radio Night, went over so well. It was the most listened to, watched, and donated to community play that we've ever done. Twice as much money raised. Hello, Tune! Twice as much money raised than our Christmas Carol or our Christmas Story. So people were really, really happy to have the Fallout 4 voice actors back for that. So we're going to do another radio play style event that I've had a script for in my back pocket that I want to do. So we'll see if we can get some more of the Fallout 4 voice actors to come out to play, including some that time-wise just didn't work out the first time. Matt Mercer really wanted to join us, but unfortunately he was shooting something. I don't know what for, and he couldn't tell us what it was for, probably because of NDA. So the only thing that he could do is record that holotape that we had in the play, but he was really looking forward to joining us. And who doesn't love Matt Mercer? So we're hoping that we can do something with him again. That's me done then. That's a wrap for Fallout for Hope 2023. If anyone knows anybody who's interested in streaming or getting involved with the team, our door is always open. Our team is always open to anyone and everyone who wants to get involved and join us. They can just go to falloutforhope.com/join, and we'll get everyone set up. Aside from that, we'll be going dark for a little bit, taking a break. The Discord will always be open, but we're going to start planning for our next one there. And I hope you join us for C3. Have a wonderful and prosperous 2024. I hope the year is kinder to us. It's an election year. Something that I've committed to myself this year. Sometimes social media isn't great for us. And going into this year, respect yourself and your limitations. You don't have to mire yourself in negativity and let it drag you down. Don't be afraid to unplug from it when you need to, and actually take the time away when you need to, because it doesn't do any of us good to be in a social media negative shit spiral 365 days a year, myself included. Be kind to yourself this year and be kind to others, and remember what we do this for, which is just to help other people who simply need it. I love you all very much. I am very, very honored to know all of you, to have worked with all of you, and God damn it, Renee, you're going to get one less cry out of me. You all have enriched my life in a way I can't really describe, and I'm thankful for that. I will talk to you very soon, and I'll talk to you all again in February. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you, Falls.